Hello everyone. In this activity, I want to talk about packet tracer 821 configuring OSPF version 2 in a single area. OSPF is a routing protocol and it's open shortest path first, and it's a link state routing protocol. We have different routing protocol such as REAP, such as EIGRP, ISS, and ISIS, and also BGP. And OSPF is a link state protocol. Link state protocol, um, each router advertises its connected links information, or LSDB, I mean, to all routers in the network. And OSPF uses for large company and large topology, you can use it. And in a single area, you have only one area 0 or backbone area, and all of the routers are in the backbone area and should advertise its database to together and send them together. Another thing about OSPF, it's also important about about configuring. um, we should start with router 1 is better, and after that I will describe for you if it needs anything. For example, in OSPF we should configure OSPF for router 1, router 2, and router 3. Start with router 1 here and go to global mode, and in global mode use the following requirements to configure OSPF routing on all 3 routers. Process ID 10. If you write here router and question mark, you can see there are 4 um, routing protocol in the packet tracer. You cannot see ISIS. I should use OSPF, and after that you need to have process ID. Process ID is like an ID for all of the routers in the same area, and based on the instruction should be 10 and should be same for router 1, router 2, and router 3. And we have also other important things in OSPF, such as router ID. You should set also router ID for each router, um, because every router requires router ID to participate in a OSPF domain, and also OSPF election. And it's better for us to define router ID by administrator. Mm, And also it can be automatically assigned by the router, but it's better, and it's like advice to be defined by administrator. And in this situation, all of the routers should participate in DR election, and one router should be elected um, as DR like leader of the routers, and all of the routers should send and exchange their topology database with DR, and DR send to also other devices in the other area and same area and something like that. Yes, and also we have also BDR like a backup DR, but BDR doesn't work anything until DR fails. And in this situation, you should also set router ID, and for router 1, router ID for each router is 1111 for router ID for router 1. Yes, and in this situation, we want to set router 3 as DR, and Yes, because router ID can be defined by administrator, and uh, we want to intervene in this process. And another thing about OSPF configuration, you need to also configure network, and you should advertise all of the network that connected directly to router 1. This network, and this network you should advertise and set in the network configuration. You can write here 172.116.1.0, and after that you can see wildcard mask. Wildcard mask for /24 is 000.255. Yes, um, because wildcard mask, as you know, um, you should calculate it based on subnet mask. Is, for example, if your subnet mask is 255.255.255.0, your wildcard mask should be 000.255. And also, we lack of area, which area router 1 is in. Area 0, we have only one area here, backbone area or area 0. Yes. And we have also same process for this network. This is 3. And what is wildcard mask for /30? This is also 0003, and area is 0. And we have also other network here, 10, 4, and wildcard mask is 3 because it's also /30. Yes, and network address of for each interface that we have configured, and LAN interface set to passive. Do not use the default keyword. It means if you have any interface that connected to end user, like computer, like server, like printer, like IP telephony, this device and this PC don't need to have any update, and I mean OSPF update from other router, because cannot analyze it and cannot participate in um, DR election, in the updating process and something like that. And in this situation, you should say this interface is passive and doesn't need to send any information to this interface. And you should write here passive interface is this is G00, this interface G00. Yes, and after that, end. And also, verify OSPF routing is operational on each router. First, we should configure OSPF on router 2, on router 3 also. We should go here to router 3, enable and configure terminal, and router OSPF. This is 10, and router ID should be 2222, and network address should be 172.16.3.0, and wildcard mask is 3. I mean this network, and area should be 0. Same area for all of them, and also we have 2 here. Oh, excuse me. I have received anything here, and also we have any message, and also this is 255 because it's /24, and network 192.168.10.8.0.0.0.0.3 and area 0. And which interface is passive? You can see end user is here, computer is here, and this one also G00 is passive interface. And same process for configure terminal and router OSPF10. Enable conf-t router OSPF10 and router ID should be 3333 and network should be, we have 3 networks here, this network, and this network. We can write all of them here. Yes, all of them in here are 0, and we have 192.168.10, this one, 10.8, this one, and 10.4, this one, and also subnet wildcard mask. And what is passive interface? Passive interface is also G00 here. Yes. And now we should verify and investigate OSPF routing protocol. On each router, the routing table should now have a route to every network in topology. Yes, for example, we can go to router 1 here and show IP routes, and you have seen this table, routing table here. You can see some word, some letter like CLC. It means connected, directly connected to this router, and this is network that directly connected. 172.16.1.0, and also we have also 30, and we have also 10.4, this directly connected. And L, it means IP address of host. For example, this host, you have also 172.16.1.1 from gigabit 01, and this is, this is the IP address of this interface, as you can see here. And here, this is L, local, because this is local for router 1. But what about O? O, this is OSPF. And for example, via OSPF, our router 1 can learn this network, and this is administrative value here, 110 for OSPF is 110 administrative distance, or administrative value, and 65 is the cost for this pass. For example, if router 1 can get access to PC3, what is the cost? Maybe can choose this pass, maybe can choose this pass is better, and it depends on cost to access to this device or this address. And to access to this network, 172.16.2.0, this network, use 172.16.3.2. This interface address, use this interface address, and serial 000, this is for router 1, this one. And also we have other thing here to access to 192.168.1.0. This one can get access to this network address, use this interface 10.6. 10.6 is here. It means use this pass because cost is very low in comparison of other passes. And also we have other thing here 10.8. This is, and in this to access to this network address, router 1 has two pass, and two pass you can see here because both of them has same cost. You can see here same cost and same process, same cost. One of them using this interface and this pass, and one of them, I mean here, using this interface and this pass. And in this situation, you can see both of passes in routing table. And also it's same process. If you go here, show IP route, you can see also the same information here, OSPF and network that are directly connected, and also local. This is interface that connected. This is the interface of router 3. I mean 192.168.1.1. As you can see here, this is G00 under router 3. This is interface, and this is local interface. I mean, yes, and also same process. And also you can see here maybe some information show IP route, for example. Show IP route here, and you can write OSPF. You can also see OSPF in the routing table here, and also router 2 doesn't have any directly connection to, for example, this one, but router 2 can learn this into this network address, and this network address from other devices. And also you can see here again to access to 192.168.10.5. It means here both of passes has same cost. Cost is 128. Yes, and and you can see both of them in the routing table. Yes, and also about administrative distance. Sometimes we used two or more three um, routing protocol in our system, and in this situation, um, mm, our network use the lower administrative distance. For example, a static routing is administrative um, value or administrative distance for a static route is 1, and it can use 1, for example, in this pass. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day, friends.